Hello, how are you doing? Hoping that you are doing great. I just want to give a bit of introduction, especially for those who are new to my Facebook page, new to my Instagram page, or whatever page, just to give you a bit of background. So, just to let you know, I spend most of my life basically believing, or a great part of my life believing that it was impossible to purchase a property. I thought that, the down payment, to try to put that together, credit, I put so many obstacles in the way that I made it impossible in my mind. And when you tend to do that, then it's like your mind kind of shuts down, right? And things become impossible instead of possible. And that's what I did. And I was inspired in 2009 actually to take the mortgage agent course, which I did. And when I did that, I started to find out a whole lot more information with regards to how to purchase a property, all the details within it. And I started to realize that, hey, it's actually not as hard as I thought it would be. And if I would just start taking some steps to, place myself in the right position so that I can purchase, then it's possible. And so I started to do that. Of course, I started to implement things. Now, it didn't happen overnight, but there's always a process. Anything you do, there's always a process. And the process is not always going to be fun and exciting, right? But you're thinking of the end result, right? So there's a process, and the process sometimes is going to be rough, sometimes is going to be tough, but you have to keep your eyes on the prize. And, of course, that is what I did. And I definitely reaped the benefits after a while with, having that knowledge. And so what I do now, of course, is I help people, kind of take away that impossible mindset of it's not possible, especially in the climate that we're in today, right? I firmly believe that if you start to position yourself and you educate yourself, it is quite possible for you to own a home and, definitely for you to get into the market. And so if someone was to ask me, what do you do? My answer to that is I help position people to take advantage of great opportunities. And one of those great opportunities, of course, is home ownership, right? And it's, as I said, sometimes we place obstacles in our life and we don't ask the right questions. I mean, I had friends that were purchasing properties as well, and I never thought to really ask. We never really, had the conversation, and, never really completely understood what the process was about, what was needed. And, sometimes it's really just sitting down with someone that's able to give you that information and, to help you along the way, of course, so that you can take those steps to definitely get, to where you're trying to get to. And, certainly if home ownership is what you are trying to accomplish, certainly I want to help you get there, right? I want to try to help to take out those obstacles out of your way to, help you to position, to make it possible. And so that is what I do. I am a mortgage agent, and I help people position themselves for home ownership. And it is possible. Right? And if that's you, if you're sitting down right now and you're thinking to myself, if you are in that mindset that I was, so many years back, and thinking, oh, it's just not possible, right? I want to challenge you to take that mindset, put it aside, and, start to find out some information. And, as I said, it's not something that's going to happen overnight. But if you do not start positioning yourself now, then of course, when opportunity presents itself, you will not be able to take advantage of it. Yes, we know there's a stress test. Yes, we know that, down payment may be an issue. Yes, we know that your credit may be an issue, but guess what, right? The industry is always changing. And if something changes that's going to benefit you, and because you never took the time to start to position yourself when it changes in your direction, you won't have an opportunity to take advantage of it because you didn't position yourself, right? If your credit is not great, if you don't start to take steps to recover that credit, if you don't have a down payment, if you do not start to take steps to save that money, then you'll never get there. And so there's a process. With everything, there is a process. And I'm here to help you position yourself to accomplish great things.